Okay, folks, get ready because today we are diving deep into the world of polyglots.
Polyglots.
Those amazing people who can speak like a bunch of different languages.
Yeah.
I'm so fascinated by them. I always have been.
Right.
So I found this text. It's called Learn Any Language Fast with these 12 polyglot secrets.
Oh, interesting.
And I am just dying to know,
Yeah.
can we really learn any Y language
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it?
using these secrets?
Yeah, and I think one of the coolest things about this text is that it doesn't say, oh, you have to have some special gene or you have to be born a certain way.
Yeah.
It actually breaks it down into 12 secrets, as they call it, that anybody can use.
That's so cool because I feel like sometimes we put polyglots up on a pedestal like they're these magical beings,
Totally.
but they're not.
Nope. They just have figured out the system, and that's what's so exciting about this text is it kind of
Right.
breaks down the system.
It demystifies it.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Okay, so let's jump right in secret. Number one is set clear goals.
Yeah.
Now, this seems pretty basic, but I'm guessing there's more to it than just saying, oh, I want to learn Spanish.
Absolutely. I mean, we all kind of have those vague ideas like, oh, it'd be cool to speak Italian.
Right.
But the key here is to make it smart. And by that, I mean specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound.
Okay. I like it. Break it down.
So instead of saying, I want to learn Italian, you say, in 6 months, I want to be able to order food in a restaurant and have a basic conversation about my family or my job with a native Italian speaker.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're really painting a picture of what success looks like.
Exactly. And that's what helps you stay motivated and on track.
Totally. All right. So we've got our goal set. We're feeling motivated. And now we move on to secret number 2.
All right.
Immerse yourself daily.
Okay.
Now, this one might seem a little intimidating, especially if you're like me and you don't live in a country where your target language is spoken.
You're right. It can seem daunting.
Yeah.
But think about how little kids learn language. They're just surrounded by it all the time, right?
Yeah, they just pick it up.
Exactly. They're constantly exposed, so we can actually create that immersion even if we're not living abroad.
Okay, how do we do that?
So think about little things you can do every day.
Okay.
Like switching your phone's language settings to your target language.
I like that one.
Listening to music or podcasts in that language. Maybe watching movies with subtitles.
Okay, so it's all about surrounding yourself, even if you're just at home.
Exactly. Little things add up.
I love it. Right. Secret number 3, master high-frequency words.
Okay.
Is this kind of like what you were saying before about setting specific goals, but now it's about focusing on specific words?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you don't need to know every single word in the dictionary to have a conversation.
Right.
So this is about working smarter, not harder.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Pareto principle?
I think so. Remind me.
It's also called the 80-20 rule. It basically means that 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort. So in terms of language learning, if you focus on the most common words, the ones that are used all the time, you'll be able to understand a huge chunk of everyday conversations.
Wow. So I don't have to spend hours and hours memorizing vocabulary lists.
No, you can be more strategic about it.
I like that a lot.
Oh, yes.
All right. Secret number 4, practice speaking from day 1.
Oh, this is a big one.
This one makes me a little nervous, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Because I tend to want to wait until I feel like I'm perfect.
I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah, but then I never end up speaking.
Right, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
The truth is you'll never feel 100% ready.
Yeah.
So the best thing you can do is just start speaking.
Even if it's bad.
Even if it's bad. Embrace the awkwardness. Embrace the mistakes.
Yeah.
And just do it. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
So it's like jumping into the deep end.
Yeah, kind of.
All right, you've convinced me. I'm going to try it. All right.
Yeah.
Secret number 5, use the copy and speak technique.
Okay, this one's fun.
Okay, tell me more.
So basically, you find audio or video clips of native speakers.
Okay.
This could be anything like a scene from a movie or a news report, anything you're interested in.
Right.
And you listen to it carefully, and then you try to copy what they're saying.
Oh, so you mimic their pronunciation?
Exactly. Their pronunciation, their intonation, even their rhythm.
Okay.
It's kind of like an acting exercise for your tongue.
That's a great way to put it.
And it really helps you internalize the sounds and the patterns of the language.
So you're training your mouth to make the right sound.
Exactly.
Okay, I like it.
Huh?
All right. Secret number 6, create a language learning routine.
Ah, consistency.
This is where I struggle.
Yeah, it's tough.
I have the best intentions, but then life gets in the way.
I know.
And I'm like, oh, I haven't practiced in a week.
Right. Well, the key is to find what works for you in your lifestyle.
Okay.
So maybe it's dedicating 30 minutes every morning before work, or maybe it's doing a quick session on a language learning app during your commute. The point is to make it a habit, something you do automatically without having to think about it too much.
I see. So it's about finding that time that works for you and just
Yeah.
like blocking it out.
Exactly. Make it a non-negotiable.
Okay. I like it. All right. Secret number 7, leverage technology.
Oh, this is a fun one.
I'm excited about this one because I love language learning apps.
Apps are great,
Yeah.
but there's a whole world of technology out there beyond just apps.
Like what?
Think about online dictionaries, translation tools, language exchange platforms where you can connect with native speakers.
So that's a good one.
All of these can really help personalize your learning journey.
So it's about finding the tools that work for your style of learning.
Exactly.
I love it. Okay. Secret number 8, immerse in real-life contexts.
Yes, get out there and use the language.
So it's about more than just like memorizing phrases from a textbook.
Yeah, it's about taking what you've learned and actually applying it in the real world.
Like what kinds of things?
So many things. Think about ordering food in a restaurant, maybe attending a cultural event, or just striking up a conversation with a native speaker.
That's a good one.
These real-world interactions push you to think on your feet and actually use the language.
And I bet you learn so much more that way.
Absolutely. It's way more effective than just studying from a book.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
All right. Secret number 9, turn mistakes into lessons.
Oh, this is so important.
We've all been there, right?
Yeah.
I remember once I was trying to order coffee in Italian,
Okay.
and I accidentally asked for a horse.
Oh, no.
The barista just looked at me like I was crazy.
Oh, I can imagine.
But it's funny now.
Right, and that's the thing. Mistakes are inevitable. They're going to happen.
They are.
But they're actually really valuable learning opportunities.
Okay.
So instead of getting embarrassed or discouraged by a mistake, try to analyze it.
Okay.
Figure out what went wrong and how to say it correctly next time.
So it's about using those mistakes as a way to improve.
Exactly. Turn them into something positive.
I like that mindset shift.
Eh.
Okay. Secret number 10, stay motivated with a strong why.
Yes, this is so crucial.
Because it's so easy to start learning a language and then kind of lose steam.
Yeah, motivation can be a real challenge.
It can.
But if you have a strong why, a clear reason for why you're learning this language, it'll help you stay on track.
So give me an example.
Okay, so maybe you're learning Spanish because you want to connect with your family heritage,
Okay.
or maybe you want to travel the world with confidence, or maybe you want to be able to read literature or watch films in their original language. Whatever it is, tap into that deeper motivation, that passion.
I see. So it's about connecting with that emotional reason for learning.
Exactly, and that'll keep you going when things get tough.
I love it. Okay. Secret number 11, immerse through media.
Oh, one of my favorites.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love exploring foreign language films and TV shows and music.
It's so much fun.
It is.
And it's such a great way to learn.
Yeah.
You're picking up new words and grammar, but you're also absorbing the culture, the humor, the idioms.
Right.
It's amazing how much you can learn without even realizing you're learning.
It's like you're just enjoying yourself, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I understand this.
Exactly.
I love it. All right. And finally, secret number 12, celebrate your progress.
Yes. Celebrate those wins.
It's so easy to get caught up in like the I'm not there yet mentality
Totally.
and forget to acknowledge how far you've come.
Right.
So how do we do a better job of celebrating?
So first of all, be mindful of your progress.
Okay.
Did you master a tricky grammar concept?
Yeah.
Did you have a successful conversation with a native speaker?
Okay.
Those are all things to celebrate, no matter how small they might seem.
So even like small wins are worth celebrating.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Positive reinforcement is so powerful.
I like it. So basically what we've learned is that polyglots aren't these like mythical beings with magical powers.
No, not at all.
They're just people who have figured out the system.
Right.
And these 12 secrets are tools that we can all use.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up, I want to leave you with a question. What's one small step you can take today to move closer to your language learning goals?
I like that.
And we'd love to hear your answers.
Yeah.
So share your thoughts, share your struggles, share your triumphs on social media.
We love hearing from you.
We do. Until next time, happy learning, everyone.
Happy learning.